everybody, welcome to DIY with Key. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to create a streamer backdrop. This streamer backdrop, I love everything about this streamer backdrop. It came out so cute. So if you are interested in learning how to make this backdrop for yourself, then just keep watching. It's DIY with Key. Here are all the supplies that you will need for this streamer backdrop. I have tablecloths in a bunch of different colors. This is just my color scheme. So I have white, like this coral peachy, yellow, gold. I have gold streamers and or the correct wording for is door curtains, and then I have rose gold. Also zip ties, scissors, and I'm also gonna use this, y'all. This is just a shelf from my kitchen cabinet, but I wasn't using it, and so I figured I could use it to cut a straight line with my streamers because I don't know where my long ruler is. You'll also need like some type of netting. So this is how the netting looks, and when it's time for me to put the streamer backdrop together, I'm going to attach the netting to my backdrop stand with the zip ties. So but you'll see all of that during the process, but yeah, just wanted to show you everything that I'm showing. I will list everything in the description box, and if I could find links, I will link everything in the description box. And yeah, let's make this streamer backdrop. So here I'm going to show you how to open up the tablecloth, how to fold it, and how to cut it so that you can get your streamer pieces. You're going to want to open up your tablecloth horizontally and fold it over twice. So you're going to see me here open it up all the way horizontally, and then I'm going to fold it over, which is what I'm doing now. I'm folding it over once, and then once I get that even, I'm going to fold it over one more time. Once you do your second fold, you're going to notice that you're going to have like a closed end. So you're just going to want to cut that end straight open with the scissors, just so that when you make your fringes, that side is open. The cutting part of the tablecloth really depends on how big or how small you want to make your streamers. So I think I did mine's about 2 inches apart from each other. Really, I was just freehanding the cuts and cutting them, but then eventually I realized that I wanted my streamers to be exactly the same width that my floor was. So that's basically what I used to measure mine. I used my floors as like a guideline. Once you get to cutting your last strip, you're going to open it just like I opened it, and you're going to see that it's just like this big wide piece. That's because that is the end part of the streamer that was folded over. So I just measured that strip like I was measuring all the other pieces, and I cut it right down the middle. Alrighty y'all, so I got all of my strips cut finally. So now it's time to like put the whole thing together and put it up on the stand. When I put it on the stand, I'm gonna connect this netting with zip ties. So I'll show you how to do that. Okay y'all, so y'all probably can't see it, but I laid the netting just across the whole thing. I'm gonna try to get close so y'all can see. But I'm gonna just go in with my what are these called, zip ties, and just like to secure the netting. Alright y'all, so I switched the angle just so you can see everything against the wall, but I got the netting on and I have zip ties, so 3 at the top and 3 on, well actually 4 on the sides. So there, 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 and then the same on this side. And so now I'm getting ready to apply the tassels. I did start creating a streamer backdrop before I actually showed y'all a close-up, just because I wanted to see what my technique was gonna be. But you'll see right after this part, I'm gonna start explaining to you exactly what I'm doing. I also realized that I didn't need that huge piece of netting at the bottom because of the streamers being so long. They ended up covering the bottom anyway, and I could see that while I was just looking at it. So yeah, you could cut your netting off and you don't have to go all the way down to the floor, because it, one, would take so much time to finish it, and 2, it just would be pointless. Now that I kind of got the gist of applying the fringe and like how to actually do it, and like, you know, a strategy for myself, I feel like I can show y'all how to put it on the netting now. I think I'm going to start off with this pink, and kind of like all over, I'm kind of like just doing different placement for the fringe because I just wanted to hang pretty. And then in the end, if I have to like trim whatever I have to trim, I'll trim it up. But I like this V shape. I kind of like how this swoop is. I really like all of it. So I think right here, I'm going to do the V shape, but I'm going to use this pink, and we'll see how it turns out. But this is where I'll show you how to like actually apply it for yourself. So what you're gonna do is open your fringe piece up all the way, and you want to grab it where like the loop, I guess like the middle of like the loop starts. So when you get this loop part, you're going to, since I'm doing it in a V shape, my pattern has kind of been like a line, skip a line, and then go over and then go down. So you're gonna take this loop, you're gonna put it through one, and then put it back through to the front on the one that's above it, and then you're going to pull your bottom tassel through the hole. Hopefully y'all can see and I'm not like butchering this explanation. Pull it through, and I'm just pulling it like, you know, easing my way to make the knot, because I don't want to pull it too tight and then it like rips. But basically that's what you do to make the knot. So I'm gonna do it one more time. So you're gonna open your streamer or tassel or whatever up. Find that middle, grab the middle, find, so I skip a row, and then I go over. I don't really count the boxes that I go down because they could be spaced apart, because like once this whole thing is finished, you won't see the spaces. So I put the loop through one, and I put it through back through the one above it, I'm taking the tassel or the fringe, pulling it through the loop. And then when I get to this part, because the tablecloths are thin, I don't want to rip them, so I'm just easily, you know, pulling it through just to make it knot. And then there you have it, it's a knot. So I'm gonna keep doing that, and hopefully that helps you. I want to pause really fast and let you know that once I'm finished this V, so this is my V and then I'm about to start going up. But once I'm finished this V, what I'm going to do is do a second layer either under or on top, because, or I might do, yeah, I'll probably do it on top, because I feel like when I do my second layers, it just looks better. So like this one is like layered, and then this one is layered. But if I do just like one row, I feel like it'll look too thin. So I think right now it looks really cute. Let's back it up a little bit. So cute, y'all, so cute. It's been a few hours and we are almost at the finish line for this streamer backdrop, minus a few gaps that I'm gonna have to fix like before I show like the final reveal. But while we are here, I wanted to go ahead and show you how I'm doing the top layer, because I'm kind of like speeding through it now and I didn't want to leave that part out. I did get that, I did get the technique from, let me go find her page, because it helped me a lot. So her page is ColourPop Designs on YouTube and I think on Instagram too. So I saw Sharp Designs by Lakeisha. When she did her backdrop, she said that she followed ColourPop Designs technique. And so I went and checked out her video and I loved the technique she did, because originally when I was, you know, not in the streamers, I was doing it in the front, and then when I would loop it around, you would see like the black bar. Like you can still see the black bar, but that's just because it needs to be filled in. But when I was just doing it regular, you could see the black bar, and I did not like that. I did not want the black bar to be seen. Although to me it probably wouldn't have mattered because I am putting balloons up here. But besides that, I still wanted to do a good technique and see if I knew how to do it. So what I did was I knotted the streamers the same way I showed you how to knot, but I did it in the back. So I actually went behind the back of the stand. Y'all see me? I went behind the back of the stand and I actually knotted them this way. And then essentially when I was done knotting, I would flip them over the pole to bring them to the front so that like it's flush up there. It's not like a bunch of bars showing. Granted, you can probably see it now, but it'll be covered. It just needs to be filled in. And right now I'm just trying to finish, so I'm gonna fill it in later. But yeah, so I'm just popping in so I can show you the technique really fast. All right, y'all, so hopefully y'all can see. I'm gonna try to zoom in once I actually start looping it. But I'm in the back of the stand and I'm gonna skip some spaces from where this pink is because I just have to make a few more because I ran out. And I'm gonna start my coral like in this area. I'm gonna start my coral right here. And then I'm just gonna show you how I do the looping. So I'm about to zoom it in for you so you can see. And yeah, so I have my fringe, I'm unfolding it. Looping it. And I'll do this one zoomed out and then I'll zoom in on the next. So I'm going to go in. Actually, let's move it so I'm gonna go in. Same technique that I showed earlier. Pull it out. Tighten it, the knot. And then I'm going to flip it over. And so all of these spaces right here will be open, but I am going to fill these spaces in. Once I finish the top row, I'll go back to the front and fill these spaces in the front. So now I'm gonna zoom in just to show you a little bit closer. Okay, so like I said, I got my streamer. I'm really skipping, like I was doing at the bottom. I'm doing one and then I'm skipping, doing another, and then I'm filling those spaces from the front side, but I'm putting it through. And then I'm pulling the streamer through the loop that I made. And then I'm just tightening it up, the knot. And then we are going to flip it over. There you have it, my friends. I'm gonna do one more up close, just in case you need to see it again. Have my streamer. I am skipping one, looping it through, making my loop, pulling the streamer through the loop, and then I'm going to hold it tighter and flip it over. And that is how you do the top row so that your bar is not showing. Alright y'all, this is the final turnout of the streamer backdrop. I love it. I think it came out so good. I think it came out exactly how I expected it to, with a few minor like tweaks or things that couldn't happen, but I managed to make the rose gold streamer work. If you want to know how I made that work, just comment below and I'll like give you the tip, because I was stressed out in the beginning. Everything just came out so good, so I'm so excited. I'm gonna take some pictures of my baby for her birthday in front of the backdrop, so I think they're gonna come out so cute. And then this will be the backdrop for her actual like quarantined style party. So if you are interested in the rest of the things I have going on for this party, make sure you stay tuned for part 2 and 3 of this little like mini series. So part 1 is this backdrop, part 2 is gonna be the balloon garland, which I'm getting ready to start working on. And then part 3 is going to be a decorate with me, so you can see how I set the whole like party table up, what I'm using at the party, and all things like that. So I hope you love it as much as I do. And as always, thanks so much for supporting me, and I will see you in the next DIY with Key.